Welcome to Edenice Technologies, where we create, upload, and enrich you with creative content that helps you grow and develop your tech skills. Don't forget to like and comment on the video you are about to watch. Hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with new contents. Alright, welcome back to yet another segment of our tutorial. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you 10 amazing keyboard shortcuts that you need to know, okay? And these shortcuts will help you to be efficient in your usage of the computer system, okay? So, at first glance, learning keyboard shortcuts might not be worth it because there are so many and it takes time to get used to them. But what if I told you that there are just a few important ones that every computer user should know because it saves time, okay, and manual effort? So in this video, you will get to know the 10 most important keyboard shortcuts you need to learn to be more productive and be able to trash your mouse, okay? The first shortcut that comes in handy, in particular when you are just working on your laptop, is called the Windows sniping, okay? Let's assume that I'm working with one screen now, which is the Microsoft PowerPoint, and I would like to view another application running in this particular screen I'm working with now. That is when you can make use of this shortcut. Okay, so with the shortcut Windows and arrow key, it will help you to align this particular document to the left, okay? And then if I click on Microsoft Word, it will open and I can use Windows and right arrow key to align Microsoft Word to the right, okay? So assuming that you want to copy stuff from this Microsoft Word, you want to copy documents or you want to copy text from this Microsoft Word down to Microsoft PowerPoint, it will be easier for you to do so from here, okay? Like for instance, you can highlight and Control C to copy and then come over to Microsoft PowerPoint and then paste it here, okay? So that is how you can use this particular shortcut efficiently. All right, moving on to the next shortcut, which is Windows snitching or change windows, okay? Let's say you have two windows side by side, like I have it here right now, but maybe there is a third window that you would like to access from time to time, okay? For example, I have my Google Chrome running over here in my taskbar, and I also have other applications running here, okay? So the tedious way of switching these windows is using your mouse and then clicking on them, going to the other window. But the smartest way and the time-saving way to do this is to press Alternate and the tab key. And then when you press Alternate and click the tab key simultaneously, you will be able to select any application that you want to show on your screen, okay? Yeah, so as you can see, it might have it select, it's making some selections there. So let's assume I want to open my videos, okay, like I have them here. Have you seen that? Yeah, it is magical, but you can do that. All right, so that is how to switch between windows. All right, Now, the third shortcut that we're going to be working with today is how to make screenshots using our computer system in just seconds. Okay, this is quite useful. If there is anything you find helpful or you would like to show your colleagues, okay, or if you want to include a small screenshot of a particular stuff as it is in this Microsoft PowerPoint, okay, to illustrate something else, right? Windows has a built-in screenshot, okay, and we call it snip and sketch. And you can quickly access the snip and sketch by pressing the window, shift and S. Having pressed this combination, you will notice that the screen will go darker. Your screen will go darker and the toolbox will appear here. The snip options will appear on the top of your screen, okay? So if you want to choose between the rectangular snip or the free-form snip or the Windows or full screen snip, okay? I usually use the rectangular one or the Windows, okay? Right, depending on what I want to capture at a particular point. So if you choose the rectangular snip, right, you can do a left click with your mouse and then drag the area you want to capture. All right. So I want to snip this particular area now, and I have snipped across it. Okay, and it's highlighted it once I captured it, and I can click on the snip saved on the clipboard to access this particular screenshot I have just made. And from here, the snip and sketch, I can edit this particular screenshot I just did. All right. So this is the simple way to make shortcuts in your computer system, and it's amazing. You will love it. Try it out. Now, another amazing shortcut, okay, that lets you open your file explorer in a second is what we are going to be looking at this moment, okay? Because I, as a person, I always access the file explorer because it has almost everything I need, okay? So whatever I'm looking for, be it documents, files, pictures or videos, I go up there to find it, okay? So instead of grabbing my mouse and clicking to open the file explorer, either from the taskbar or the start menu, I can just easily use the shortcut. Okay. Now this shortcut, Windows plus E, will directly open your file explorer. Okay. And once you have seen it open this way, you can access both your desktop, your downloads, documents, pictures, and every other location you have stored a file or an application in your computer system, right? Now, the next shortcut we are going to be talking about is how to open the taskbar apps. Okay, so if you have applications on your taskbar, and I have my file explorer also on my taskbar, the first one there is the Internet Explorer, the Microsoft Edge, yeah, and then you have the second one as the File Explorer. So if you wish to open the first app that you have there on your taskbar, you can simply hold the Windows key and press 1, that's the numeric key. And having done that, it will open the Microsoft Edge automatically. So instead of taking your mouse and going over to the Microsoft Edge to click on it, using this simple shortcut, as you can see, it is opening. Using this simple shortcut, you can be able to open applications you have on your taskbar. Okay, let's assume, as you can see, my mouse is here, my mouse pointer is here. Let's assume I want to open the File Explorer now. I can just hold Window and press 2, and automatically it will open the File Explorer. If I also want to open my Microsoft Store, I can easily do that by holding the Window key and press 3. Okay, this is how you can open applications that you have on your taskbar, and they range from 1 to 0, that is 10. Okay, so if you have more than 10 apps running on your taskbar, you will have to shift the most important ones and make them appear from 1 to 10, because these shortcuts can only access from 1 to the 10th application that you have pinned on your taskbar. All right. All right, for the next shortcut, we are going to be looking at visual desktops. Okay, so now imagine you are working on a project with many programs open in your computer system, but just one laptop screen. Okay, so even if you are using the window snapping tool to make it possible for you to use two applications at a time, all right? Still, you will always want to access other programs that you are working on, okay? So instead of switching between different tabs, with the alternate key and tab, as we have learned earlier, there is another alternative that will make your life even better and more easier if you are working with many programs or windows simultaneously. Okay, so you can just create a second virtual desktop, all right, by pressing Windows Control and D, all right, and by pressing that, a new empty desktop environment appears on which you can arrange and open new windows and programs. All right. So in addition to the first one you've already opened previously. Okay. So to switch between the two desktops, okay, you can just use the shortcut Window Control arrow left, okay, or arrow right. All right. So by pressing Window Control arrow left, it takes me back to the desktop I already have. Okay. So this shortcut is very important and necessary if you are working with different programs at a time. So the next shortcut we are going to be talking about is the hide apps shortcut. Okay, so you might be overwhelmed with many applications you are working with from time to time. Okay, or you might just want to go back to the desktop and open a file that is located there. Okay, you have two options to do that. The first is to press Windows and M, which minimizes all of your window, okay, and shows you your desktop environment. Then the second one is to press Windows and D, all right, and it just shows you the desktop. But in that case, by pressing Windows D again, all of the programs that you were working with will show again as you have just left them. Okay, so the difference between the window D and the window M is that when you press the window M to minimize, you cannot press window M again to restore back the programs you are working with before. But for instance, when you have running programs here and you have pressed window D, if you press window D again, it will bring back the running programs you have on your computer system. Okay, so those are the differences between the window D and the window M as a shortcut to hide apps. All right. The next shortcut we're going to be looking at is the task view shortcut. Okay, the shortcut to view the task view. All right. So sometimes you might get bored or stressed out, with all the programs you have running in your computer system. Okay, because you have so many informations you want to look up from different apps, okay, or other programs and files you need to take into consideration, okay, while you are working on a project. So to not get lost and keep an overview of what you are currently working on in your computer system or you used to work on previously, you can use the shortcut Windows tab, okay? By pressing Windows tab, it opens the task view, okay? This shows all of the desktop at the very top, and underneath you have your currently open windows, okay? And at the bottom, you have the timeline with documents, files, and programs that you used to opened or you have opened earlier the day, week, or month. Okay, so by going down with my scroll button here, you have access to all the files you have opened previously. Okay, all the programs you have opened previously. As you can see them, you have the February, that's the last month, you have access to them. So this amazing shortcut, it's so overwhelming and it can help you access all your programs, okay, and make them handy for you. All right. So let's go back to the desktop environment that we were working with before. Now, the next shortcut we are going to be looking at, which is the shortcut for Emoji Finder, is a shortcut that very few people know about. All right. So this particular shortcut can be used to add emoji in your documents when you are typing or probably when you are chatting. Okay. It is quite different from the emoji that you see when you are on your WhatsApp. All right. So, for instance, this is my WhatsApp now, and I would like to insert an emoji different from what we already have on the WhatsApp. I can hold my window key and press the dot. Okay. By doing so, this brings out the emoji finder for me. Okay. And from here, I can insert all the emojis I want. Okay, all the emojis I want, I can insert them here. And even if I want to insert a cow emoji, I can equally do that. If I want to insert a symbol, I can equally do that. All right? I can equally do that from here, even while you are on WhatsApp. Okay, the Naira sign is here, the dollar sign is here, the euro sign is here also. You can insert all those with this shortcut. Mind you, this is different from the emojis we have on your WhatsApp by default. Okay, these are the emojis you have on your WhatsApp by default. You have the emojis, the GIFs, and the stickers. It is quite different from this emoji finder. Okay, and you can see it there. All right. So even if you are working with your Microsoft Word, okay, and you want to insert emojis here or the cow emojis, it's very simple. You can just press window plus the full stop and it will bring it out for you. So you can click on any of the emojis to insert. You can also click on the cow emoji to insert any of it. You can also click on the symbols to swiftly insert both the dollar sign you have here, the pi sign, and the what have you. Okay, so that is the simple way to use the emoji finder shortcut in your computer system. It is amazing. Try it out. And finally, one of the most important shortcuts that unfortunately very many few people use. Okay, this shortcut It's so important because it helps you to protect your work, it ensures confidentiality, okay, and it also provides peace of mind, okay. So you can lock your computer system once you are done. That is the lock screen shortcut. You can do that by pressing Windows plus L, okay, and your computer system will be locked, okay. That can only be accessed again if you type in your password, okay. But in my case, I don't have any password on my system, okay. I did not password my system, so that is why if I click on sign in, okay, it will bring me back to my working environment, right? So when I am going out, okay, that is as soon as I leave my desk, either to go for a lunch or to quickly discuss something with a colleague in the office, or when I'm going to the restroom, very often I use this particular shortcut to lock my screen before leaving. All right. So this helps you so as your colleagues will not be able to access your computer system directly. Okay, because one could go there and look for information or send emails, okay, or even schedule meetings on their behalf without your notice. Okay, those are the potential risks that you have or you can encounter when you don't lock your screen before leaving your desk. Okay, so this particular shortcut is very important and essential for each computer user, right? So thank you for joining this tutorial. Stay tuned and watch out for more tutorials.